Welcome back to the adventures, not of Minotaur, but in fact of Colossus. Minotaur's grandson. She finally died at the age of 87 years old. Unreal. Now we're playing as glorious Colossus, who is in fact very, very skilled, very good at martial, very good at stewardship. Actually, before we go into the episode, I should probably mention it. I've put up a sort of beta version of the education focus, traits changes, things like that up on ModDB. So if you guys are interested, I will leave a link in the pinned comment of this episode so that you guys can go check that out. I will put up on Steam Workshop at some stage as well. The issue with Steam Workshop is it's very difficult to update mods when they're already on there, so we want to make sure the mod is where we want it to be. I'm still doing some balancing. I actually did a few more tweaks before the start of this episode as well. For those of you interested, like I said, I will leave a comment and you guys can go check that out. Bear in mind, that is manual install, so if you need any help with that, come over to the Discord and we'll talk you through it. So I've done all the sort of boring stuff. I will introduce you to our incredible council. We've got 21 diplomacy with our magistros, our diplomat there. Our marshal has 29 martial, our steward has 21 stewardship, our spy master with 27 intrigue, and our court chaplain with 21 learning means that we technically do fulfill that great council ambition that I think CK2 adds, or CK2 plus adds, sorry. So we've got an incredibly good council. I've done all the minor titles and all the boring shit in between, but I've sort of shortlisted some things here for us to take a quick look at as we're diving into the life of Basilius Colossus. The other good thing as well, he's only 18, so we should be playing this kid for another... I mean, given that how long his grandmother lived, we could be living with this guy or playing with this guy for another 60 years. Now, she did have Powerful, which gave her a lot of extra lifespan. We won't be so lucky with this guy. I wouldn't imagine he'll live much past his sort of standard CK2 60 years of age. So he's still going to get crowned by the Pope, obviously. I've also made if you take a look over at the characters of special interest list, of course, we've got Thierry, our child crusade leader who is apparently trapped on an island. We have this guy here. This is the guy with the Pandora's box, which we might try and steal at some stage today. Then I've also marked my good friend Alan Gambold. No, not Alan Gambold from your local lab Brooks, who is the bookmaker. I'm talking about this Alan Gambold, a 10-year-old girl who I pretty much intend on marrying here because she's technically the relative of a king, given that her father's a Khan, so we don't lose any prestige, but she's also got prodigy as well. Her brothers are also 2 leaders of mercenary bands, which is quite weird. So we're going to probably betroth ourselves up to her because she has prodigy. There are only actually 2 characters in the world that were viable candidates for marriage with prodigy. It was her, and then it was a, like, 4-year-old French girl or something like that, so I thought she'll do, given that she's 10. Not too much of an age gap. We certainly know worse in CK2, bearing in mind Minotaur's husband was, what, like, 50 years younger than her? Let's arrange betrothal. Done. Thank you, Alan. Very cool. Is he gonna... There we go. Nice work. Okay. So that's the future of the dynasty base. It looks good. Now, our guy has nothing good going for him. In fact, he only has negative traits. So I wanted to breed, at least try and get maybe prodigy. That way, if we do end up inheriting plane, there's also a chance prodigy as well. Just to kind of cancel it out. We'll go for the intellect rather than the good looks, which is the channel's modus operandi at this stage. We can also go for compose a book. That's 400 gold. Why not? We've got that mountain of a treasury. Oh, shit. We can write everything, huh? Oh, I suppose so, given his ridiculous skill set. Do we have how to build a well? You know I gotta try it. You know I gotta try it. It's still the best book in CK2 by far. We've got some really, really good books though, huh? I still haven't put up the book limit because I'm still not sure about the balancing on it. Whether it'd be worth just giving like +2 to the book stat or whether we go balls to the wall with it. Man, we've got so much garbage. I need to seriously take a look at this treasury as well in a second. Let's write about stewardship. Let's go for how to build a well. The only other thing to do at that stage is to organize a coronation ceremony, but of course we're at war with the Aztecs in offensive war for Jerusalem right now, which I don't intend on winning, only because I want to see if, what's-his-name, Thierry de Poitou can bring some troops over here and eventually try and grab that, because then we'd actually for once see a successful children's crusade. What do we want to start with here? I suppose we could go for, like, I mean, there's no point going family focus because we're going to be able to change the focus in another, I mean, we've got 8 years before, or 6 years, sorry, before she's marriageable, at which point we can cancel and start a new ambition anyway. Might be good to go for business, perhaps. What we've got the option of? So we've got business and rulership. Intrigue we can't do. Seduction we can. Hunting, war, obviously. We could do scholarship. I don't think we've actually touched scholarship at all this campaign, have we? Oh, no, actually, I think we got that with, which is how we unlock the Hellenic faith. I don't remember. We're going to go for scholarship, because it's been a very, very long time since we've done that. Our guy has 18 learning. It's his second highest stat here, so I think it's well within the character. He's also, you know, patient. He's ambitious. He's brave. I think that's fine. He's got a hell of a library going for him as well, so he's obviously quite well read. Let's do it. I thought that we can convert to local culture, Aztec, being in Egypt. That's very confusing. Right, let's stick that down immediately then. You've begun construction of your observatory. I don't know what exactly, what path we're going to take with this, whether we'll go down your traditional sort of Necronomicon for max tech points, whether we want to go for the more boring sort of heliocentrist scholar. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see how the cards are dealt to us there. The only other thing is picking a society, really. Now, we've got Benedictine, Dominican, Hermetic, or Lucifer. Oh my god, we are Catholic, aren't we? So, we've got the Knights as well, which might be an interesting twist on things. Although, don't really want to die, gonna be honest. Did I enable the game rule? I might check in a second and see if we've enabled the game rule whereby if we lose a duel, we don't die. We just gain a permanent health malice, which was added after I did all that belly aching and whining about the mod killing off poor Joris all those years ago. We could go Hermetics, I guess. You know what, let's leave it a minute. Let's leave it a minute, just in case some strange things happen. Oh, look, some strange things had happened. You were clearing out your late grandmother's bedchamber when you come across an old family heirloom, covered with thin cloth. You unveil the frame, which appears to be a faded portrait of your ancestor Gregorus, father of your grandmother Minotaur. That's confusing. There were many rumors regarding Gregorus, particularly surrounding his dabbling in the occult. You intend to have the old damaged frame destroyed, I can't read, until you hear whispering coming from the portrait. You fall to your knees, the whispers growing and growing, morphing into screams, until silence. You finally understand the words. It's the YouTube comment section complaining that once again we're playing a highly religious Let's Play, even though it's called Unorthodox Chaos. You finally understand. Your grandfather used the powers of the occult to possess your grandmother, who in turn used her new demonic powers, believing it to be the powers of Christ, to ensure our dynasty's rise to power. No one would suspect a thing. A moral quandary. But potentially we can actually do what the... Wow, this is an insanely convenient event, isn't it? Unreal. We can either say our dynasty holds great power, we gain cynical and proud, so, I mean, really nothing of value was lost. Or we say never. I am a true Christian, like my grandmother before me. We gain stressed and zealous, because I imagine that would stress you out if a mirror started talking to you. Or a portrait, sorry, started talking to you. Now we've got a choice. Is our man cynical? Is our man proud? I mean, he's greedy, he's gluttonous, he's a sinful boy. Obviously, I'm going to pick this one, otherwise everyone's going to mass unsubscribe for this supposedly satanic series being yet another Deus Volti series. Done. Who? I don't care about you. Get out of here. Why? Oh, right, that's the kid that we've marked special interest because he's got Pandora's box. Why don't we also try and steal that in our spare time? Steal artifact, why not? Oh, because we have to be at peace. Oh, shit, I actually didn't know that. We'll try and do that as soon as possible. I'm going to unmark Alan as special interest. We know that we've already got her in the bag, right? I think getting Pandora's box as soon as possible, maybe just opening it to see what happens could be kind of fun. So you get the decision sort of every now and again to crack open a cold one with the boys and see just what demons spew out of it. And if this is the route we're going down, I feel like it makes a lot of sense to also try and unleash pandemonium. Let's join Lucifer's Zone. Let's get back on track with things, because we've used... This is, if anything, it's been really on brand with the series. You know, we used powers of the demon. We abused the church's authority to carve out a realm of our own with the whole Deus Vult. Yes, we're definitely doing this for the cross type of thing, as our great-grandfather Gregorus chuckles from his very cursed grave. I imagine he was probably burnt at a stake. Okay, I think all we've already got to do then... I don't really want to be in this war anymore. Should I just white peace him? Because that way, we've done enough damage to hopefully allow the other guy to win. Oh, we've still got 12,000 troops, though. I want to do enough damage to allow, what's-his-name, Thierry to win, but also I don't want to be at war anymore because it's stopping us doing, like, loads of stuff, like getting a coronation or things along those lines. Okay, Salamar Mandrake, why not? I don't know. I guess we could go and do some damage here and there. Why don't we go and see what he's got over here? I wonder what strange things I will discover. Aztecs, you say, in Egypt? Never. Okay, let's kill these guys off to start off with. Then we'll go and hunt down his armies. I might head over to Iberia, sort of see what stacks they've got lying around. In fact, we could probably try and track them down with their... Where's he leading troops? Over in Tunisia. Right, let's send our army over there, then. Send our army over there and just do some damage. You can... There's a little bit of sieging going on there, so there might be something going on that's worth paying attention to. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Hartman tonight. It's lovely, yet what I'm most charmed by is Hartman himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun touching upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of God. You really think this excommunicated man that's branded apostate... Why is he court chaplain? Sack this man, what is wrong with you? Yeah, we'll have this excommunicated devil worshipper as our priest. Why not? If we do not ask questions, why did God make us curious? And as a guy also on the scholarship focus, I feel like that's appropriate. Thank you, Hartman. Hartman is going to let us carry this pouch for protection. I like this guy already. What if I told you that everything you've been taught to believe in is a lie? Tell that to the man in the mirror. You are truly a witch then. You can help me win on the battlefield, which is, I don't think it's really necessary right now. We've given up about our, we've given up caring about what's happening on the battlefield. Instead, we're going to try and kill off our rival? Who's our rival? Our younger brother. We can't use dark magic to kill our 11-year-old brother, you weird man. Okay. We're going to offer ourselves up to Satan, which apparently has already driven our dynasty to this much, but you can't even deny it. If it wasn't for Minotaur being so ancient and so powerful and getting all those traits and all of that martial stat, we might have never succeeded in half of these wars. I think that possession really did lead us to greatness. Bargain must be struck. Now we can go for... How do the stars move, or is there something strange out there? To be honest, it's a bit more thematic, isn't it? It's a bit more appropriate to go for, is there something strange out there when we're joining Lucifer's Zone and whatnot? How do the stars move? That would question the authority of the church, though. It's a difficult choice. How do the stars... I feel like we always do the economical. Let's do how do the stars move. Fuck it, become a scholar or whatever we get out of that event chain. Right, let's track their armies down. Do some serious damage here. We do want to at least get enough war skill to also be able to white piece him, obviously, as well. Oh, apparently this hypnotically beautiful woman is a foreign diplomat. This 58-year-old... You remind me so much of my grandmother. You're the messenger? Oh, God. A predatory grin as she continues. We'll soon see exactly how committed you are, young man. Oh, my word. Oh, God, we're going to blow out the cobwebs here. I like the sound of that. Why not? Why not? I wish you'd found me sooner. Good work. It's disgusting. Oh, wow. And we're celebrating. We're immediately going out to celebrate. My courtier and fellow sister in darkness, Potamina, and I had been discussing a small devotion to Belial when suddenly she stood up and stretched and said, I'm in the mood for mayhem. Let's dress and head up downtown to the old people's home. About time. I'll bring my favorite garrote. Okay. Okay, demonic outings can be rewarding, but remember Lucifer is a cruel master. Is he? I mean, look at what we've earned. Look at what we've earned from all of that. Oh shit. We became close friends with her, but we did gain cruel. I mean, that's just part of doing business, right? Hello, my friend. This is the current leader. Of course, the career that guy. Thank you, my friend. He wants us to sacrifice a holy person, which I mean, we might be able to capture an Aztec holy person. Does that still count? Does it have to be our religion? I actually never considered that. Where are your armies? Where are your armies? Haha, probably up his sleeves. Yeah, but actually, where are his armies, though? He's got rebellion there. Oh! Actually, Desert Expert, given where we are right now, given that our capital's in Egypt, probably not a bad idea, right? I'm going to go for that. We'll take that. Inspiring Leader and Desert Expert. Oh, there's chances of becoming diligent here. Come on. 30 military tech points, 20% chance of diligent. Diligent and patient and brave and ambitious. Nothing. Nothing. This is the beginning of the end already. Where are your fucking troops? What is that? Madgadgadian. Of course, yeah, I'm very familiar. I actually have no idea what that is, I'll be honest. Completely ignorant. He's on a boat in the middle of the sea, so chances are he's heading over to where... I don't know what's going on. We'll just see what damage we can do. What? Anastasius IV has excommunicated Basilis Colossus at the behest of Archiscaspispius, Franz the aggressor? Why? My fucking vassal... My possessed vassal got me excommunicated? Why would you do that? Private conversation. We're going to take him to the royal apartments of the Lighthouse of Alexandria and we're going to fucking boot him off of that. Ah, he declined my invitation. Right, you are doomed. How dare you get me excommunicated? All those years of playing it secret. Oh yes, we're definitely doing this for the church and whatnot. Immediately excommunicated. Unreal. I think with that we've crushed enough of their troops, so I'm probably just going to go for the white peace now, and then we can move on with our own coronation ceremony. We can hopefully become excommunicated by going for the, so if we issue a declaration of repentance, see if it'll allow us back into the bloody church. Oh, it's gonna cost us 450 prestige, huh? Alright, fine. Very well. Very well, there we go. 5% chance of us being stressed out because we... Can't believe that. That's unreal. He wants us to embargo Venice. Not going to do it. I don't want to get involved with that type of thing, huh? Now our goal becomes the goal that we started this series with an intention to do the goal, and that is formalize the satanic faith after all this time. Now, granted that we were in a little bit of a predicament beforehand that you actually can't formalize the faith unless you're independent, and trying to get independence from the Byzantine Empire from inside the Byzantine Empire is... I mean, it's fairly easy, as we've done, but it can be a little bit tricky, especially when we started as a count of nowhere and had to juggle viceroyalties and whatnot. It was just a product of circumstance that now, 50 episodes later, here we are, ready to finally make a start on the start of the series. Welcome, everyone. So, basically, we just want to absolutely blitz up this, up the rank system as soon as possible, get to the rank of High Priest, formalize the faith, or, alternatively, part 2, part B, plan B, we can, plan C, I think, at this stage, we could unholy impregnate our, not 13-year-old wife, but our, in the future, our very legally, very well-developed and adept wife. We can impregnate her with Babby, and then when that Babby is born, we could just, I think you can legitimize it. Actually, I don't know if it counts as your kid. That's why I wanted to play as female. Spoilers. Let's wait and see. They might have adjusted it. I don't know. But I did see a comment from somebody saying that apparently if you spawn the demon spawn, it does count as your dynasty. I'm going to trust you on that because if you're wrong, you've ruined the whole series, basically. So the only downside to that, the only stipulation to that is that we have to get her into the Demon Worshipper Society. We have to convince her to join us in the society, which can be very, very difficult. We'll need an incredibly high opinion. We'll need to probably possess her. We'll need to do many, many things to actually ensure that she is capable of joining the society. If not, we can't use unholy impregnation. You can't use it on her. You have to use it on a random woman if you're given the mission to do so. So, fingers crossed, we can do that eventually. Obviously, you're a woman, you cast it on yourself, and no one can deny it's your kid, because that's not how birth work. So, I guess we'll cross that hurdle when we get there. Right now, our goal is blitz up to the top. So, basically, the choice is either make the demon spawn, have the demon spawn formalize the religion, or formalize the religion and cut out the whole demon spawn thing, but I still want to play as the demon spawn at some stage because we've never done it. Any questions? I've got many. So, why don't we actually just focus on these mission systems then for quite some time? We need a priest. Now, we just very conveniently have made enemies with a priest. This guy here, the Archiepiscopus Franz, the aggressor of Alexandria. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. We want to try and kidnap him somehow, but I actually have no... We don't have any... Oh, you can only use the abduct thing on Count or lower... No, Mayor or Baron characters. That's it. I'll try another private conversation with him, see if he's willing to join us this time. Too bad. Okay, never mind. Let's just go to whoever is the mayor in our... Or sorry, the temple holder in our capital. Just happens to be this guy. Hang on. Well, that would work, because he's not even part of our bloody realm. Temple of Alexandria is Aztec. Fine. Snatch him. He's a holy person, so absolutely we can kidnap him and deal with him that way. That way, we're also not going to risk pissing off the Catholic Church if we fuck it up. This is good. We sense harmony out there. Many things have become harmonious at this stage. He is disgraceful, falsely accusing us of devil worshipping, which we've never once done even considered. And the other thing to do as well, I completely forgot about this, we've got to organise a coronation ceremony. Only the Pope is fit to crown me. It has finally come for me to be formally recognised as the Basilius as... that place, TM. In order to do this, I need to support the Catholic Church, but convincing authoritative members will not be either easy nor cheap. Well, luckily, we've got a mountain of gold. The Pope will request a fucking mountain of gold, because I believe it's based on your current wealth, so brace yourself for this one. This is going to be expensive. Oh, come on. What did he steal? Whoa, this guy broke in and actually stole from us. Wait, oh, this woman stole from us. Stole our Yuan artwork. That's fine. That's okay. That's not a massive loss. I'm still going to form bloody vengeance against her and take that back. But it wasn't one of our crazy, combination of artifacts. So let's just make sure we got everything equipped that was supposed to be equipped then. We still have the armor of Achilles somewhere. Oh, we got the armor of the cross. All right. No, we haven't got the armor of Achilles. We do have the pelt of the Nemean lion somewhere. If I can find... There it is. We can't wear it because we're not brawny, right? So if we're strong, brawny, greater than 25 martial, we're 1 point off. So we could get that in no time whatsoever. So that's fairly straightforward. We've got a trident still equipped. That's great news. What about a sword? Maybe we've got the wrong sword equipped. We could get a better sword that might give us more martial or something like that. What have we got equipped right now? Sorry, it's difficult trying to juggle all of this shit. So this one gives stewardship. Right, so we just equip a different sword that gives us martial, then we can equip the pelt of the Nemean lion. Perfect. Okay, what have we got then? We really ideally need to craft a new sword, because we made Vision, right? Yeah, Minotaur. So we made Vision to act as our peace sword, and then we need a sword for war as well. Can we craft another one? I believe you can only make one per dynasty, can't you? That's fine. I'm sure we have another one kicking on. We have the Jian from China, which, if nothing else, it will more than do it. We've got Fury. Who did that belong to? Mayanuri is our stuff. No idea who that is. Oh, we've got the Jian, like I said. March +2, personal combat skill +12. It's more of a dueling sword. Let's equip that one then. Fuck it, let's go for that. And then we should be able to equip the Pelt of the Nemean Lion. Perfect. Very nice. Pope wants... Oh, 450 gold. Okay, good. Thank God. I thought it was based on your current wealth rather than your scaled wealth, but that's okay. Now that you've distinguished yourself, it was probably based on monthly wealth. Now that I've distinguished myself as a member of the Catholic Church, now that I have a distinguished member of the Catholic Church to officiate my coronation, I must decide how much I wish to spend on it. All the money in the world. Let's make sure everybody knows what a good and just and pious Christian that we are following in our mother's footsteps. What the hell is this? Sardinia have taken Fra. How have Sardinia taken Fra? I think we might need to... Oh, turn to France here. The only way to get it back would be a war. A war over a single province. I'm not doing that. We will obviously try and take... Oh, Sinai. That's Sacred Monastery in Mount Sinai. That's cool. We should take that. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one quickly. We've lost that one, but we'll gain apparently a wonder out of it. So I'm alright with that. Let's get some troops on board. Oh no, wait. If we declare war, we lose a coronation ceremony, don't we? No, wait for this first. Wait for this. Chill. Basilius Colossus. I'll be glad to attend your coronation. Thank you. We've got... I think that was actually the Emperor of... Oh, why didn't they do this for feasts and things, too? This is such a better system. I think that was the Emperor of France there agreeing to come to our feast, which would make for a very impressive friend or ally to make. Alright, seems like a lot of people are on board. Only a few more days remain before I'm crowned Basilius and before God and all of my subjects. My court is filling with distinguished guests, both vassals and foreign diplomats. It will never be soon enough. I was surprised tonight when Pope Anastasius stated the period of festivity I've organised unfit for the severity of the holy charge I'm about to receive. He has concluded his scolding by remarks that he has witnessed many impious acts and degenerate behaviour. You are also very close to going on my list of people I want to declare vengeance on, but that's fine. What's this? Oh, well, okay, fair enough. He's exaggerating. He's the Pope. It's his job to exaggerate, huh? Organising such great ceremonies give me the chance to know some of my vassals. Oh, could we be friends? What about my friend? Let's be friends. He accepted it. Good. It's probably not really fitting for a Basilius of our rank to be friends with this guy. Oh. I kneel before the Pope as hosts of vassals surround us in complete silence. The Pope blesses me before placing the imperial crown on my head and proclaiming me Basilius of... by the grace of God. I shall crown myself. Gain the trait self-crowned, giving us... oh my god. Going against all Christian traditions, this ruler has spurned the Pope and crowned himself. Such blasphemous acts is a certain sign of a mind gone mad with power. We lose monthly piety, church opinion, but gain vassal opinion, monthly prestige. Or, we go for crown by the Pope, which also gives vassal opinion, monthly prestige, but I guess we just don't lose. Oh, that's cool though, isn't it? That is cool. And it would be a hell of a way to start off our journey on destroying Catholicism by the newly found Crusader King, or the king of this Crusader state, snatching the crown out of the Pope's hands and crowning ourselves with it. Done. I have received the most damning rumors about Basilius Colossus' coronation ceremony. According to most reports, the Basilius to be threw Papa Anastasius out of his palace's balcony. What? We killed him? No. What? Proclaimed himself to be Basilius by his own will and proceeded to reveal himself as the Antichrist. What? We didn't fucking do that. Oh, but this is obviously what the Pope is telling people. This is what the Pope is telling people. I get it. I understand. So we just took the crown from him, crown ourselves. He's like, well, we would stand for this, or you're the Antichrist. You threw me out of your balcony, whatever else. 400 prestige, 250 piety. Gain excommunicated. Who cares? Who cares? I'm sure we can just buy our way back into the church. We did it last time, huh? Has not recently issued a declaration of independence. That's so good. Oh, sorry. Repentance, not Nicolas Cage, the other one. That's so good. Wow. I guess we'll try again and do that at some stage, but it doesn't really matter. Chances are they'd have excommunicated us anyway when they found out about all of this going on. Oh, we're going to take our favourite garrote out again. Wearing nondescript common clothes, Potamina and I are slowly making our way into town in amicable silence. Keep going. They live for now, or it's time to do the devil's work. You picked the wrong neighbourhood, my friends. Kill them. Oh my god, we're becoming impaler this early on. Well, I boiled baby fat to make a flying potion. Finally, we constructed an idol of Asmodeus from the dismembered bodies. Burn it. No one must mow, or leaving it would please the devil more. Yes, blessings of Balbreth as well, giving us 20% national tax. Great start. Great start. Oh, peasant revolt. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. Now we've got to show them real horrors. Oh, that's a lot of them. Shit. Yikes. Okay, who? Bro, Temez and Jaffa. Who? Oh my god, it's... Wait, this is the Children's Crusade guy, right? So he was given some land? Is that one of the events? I know you can give them, like, troops and gold, but... Is he actually launching his... He's all the way over there. Okay, clearly this crusade's not going well. What's he looking like right now? 51% in favor of him. Oh my god, he's actually done something. Holy shit, my man. I thought this was just another war between, like, maybe the Byzantines given everything else going on here. He's actually done something, but he's... The Legion of France? Look at the French borders. Holy shit. You got Spain... Random parts of Germany, all the way down into wherever this is, Pannonia. Good God. Okay, we'll keep close on that, but it looks like our dream of the children's conquest actually might come true. Let's raise some troops. How many men can we even raise that aren't from our capital? Oh, this could be bad. Exactly 5,000. That's cursed. Okay, have you guys got a rally point? They don't. Let's get you guys out of there. This is going to be a difficult war, I'll be honest, because obviously them popping up in our capital and we've put all of our eggs in the capital basket means that we've missed out on a lot of our army. Get everybody embarked. Oh my god, that actually worked. That was everybody. Besides, like, 200 troops, but that's fine. Okay, let's take him over to... Can we sail down the Nile? Well, we can't do that because we haven't reformed the religion yet. Fine. Let's get you guys out of there. Let's very safely go and get these troops together. See if we can put together a force capable of stopping these damn Aztecs. 30% chance of diligent, though. Another go. Come on. Yes, we actually got it. Nice work. Okay, 26 marshals, so now we don't really need the Jan equipped. Oh, but we're wounded as well, so okay, fair enough. We'll keep it. I don't want us to die. The Mongols sacked Kiev. Holy shit, that's... quite a hefty expansion. Wow, look at those guys. They've really been a powerhouse. Like I've said before, the Mongols generally tend to collapse. Oh my fucking god. They either tend to collapse very, very early on and make no real impact on the world, or they go nuts. They go completely insane. And this round is definitely completely insane because this weird Deccan Empire. What happened with that? Han Taoist. No idea what the hell the deal with this is, but this is Descent again. They're doing pretty good. Powerful, Clubfoot, Shrewd. Not bad traits there. We've also got the Western Protectorate has popped out of somewhere as well. My god, this is so weird. This is such a weird world. Like, all of Asia Minor and obviously India going up to Siberia as well. It's just all a complete mess. It's just all a complete mess. I don't want to look at that. Let's just stick to this area, which is, of course, completely normal. I'm going to have to hire some mercenaries here because we've only got 8,300 troops. So I think if we hire another 4,000... and very carefully maneuver them around Alexandria. They're not going to gun for them, are they? Oh, a tithe. Thank you. That's perfect timing. Okay, we're good. Get these guys together, then we should be fine. 14,000 men versus... oh, this is overkill, if anything. They've all died to attrition and siege and whatever else. No, you're fine. Funding is not an issue for our book. Absolutely, we want how to build a well, if you don't mind. So let's merge these guys and kill them dead. Of course, we've got 26 marshal now, so we're actually... my god, but this guy's better. Oh, but he's a flanker. Right, very cool. That's a nice army. 26, 27, 23. Is this... what's the terrain here? Desert 2. This is so good. Like, revolts we're going to be able to annihilate given our leadership traits right now. The Papa... The Papa should stay out of my business. Not today, Pappy. I've been told that you're pursuing studies in the... oh, yeah. Yeah, you and what army? You couldn't even crown me, you coward. I will tell him to piss off. Because I think that's kind of appropriate right now, given that we're excommunicated and apparently chucked him out of a balcony. Guess what? That was pretty straightforward. Okay, so the next thing I want to take is Sinai as well. We're still trying to abduct that guy, right? I don't know if he maybe died or something. And now the... you are the guy I'm trying to abduct. Oh, no, he must have just died naturally. Right, so let's go for Sinai then and get this wonder, another one to add to our collection. What's our 50 gold per month? Oh, is that it? That's fine. Do we want to really strengthen Catholicism if we're going to start the whole devil worship thing? Absolutely not. That's the opposite of what we want to do. I guess we just go de jure claim or board dispute. I guess we go de jure claim. Then we get it, right? Oh, no, we just become his new liege. Well, we get the wonder either way. Shit, well, I don't want to give them moral authority, but I also want the province for my own. Also, where are our retinues? Hello? Oh, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they be over there? Fine, let's bring them home and let them reinforce for a little bit. Ah, there we go. Good work. Then we'll go for Sinai, but I wanted to kill a holy ball, but without drawing the ire of... oh my god, the Abbasids are completely gone. 522 troops. I don't know why I was worried about them then. I've been informed that Shaman Tlatli plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark. Approve the scheme. Get him. Bring him on board. Oh, you... what's the influence of this... there is no influence right now. I don't know if that's a base game change, question mark? I don't think so. That's probably a bug, if anything else. I mean, obviously, influence is a good way to tell how successful you're going to be in events and kidnappings, things like that. What is this kid? Oh, he's our brother. Right. I suppose we can as a good backup edge, in case we do happen to drop down dead. 1 learning and 100 military tech. Thank you very much. We're also missing a new marshal, so welcome back. All right, I'll get you organized the army, seeing as we'll try and fight a few wars with retinues going forward here. Do we want any more cataphracts? Honestly, we should probably go for some sieging units. Let's go. Let's just go for some generic shot units now, just to give our army a bit of bulk here. Otherwise, if we go nothing but cataracts, then we'll have no sieging armies. Very nice. The Earth is round and it revolves around the sun. How little we know of the universe. Oh, we can't get scholar from this. That's annoying. Consider my studies in secret and get nothing. Stop with the achievement and get learning +2. I'll publish our findings to become known as the wise, the able, the scholar, or the priestator. Priestator would be pretty appropriate, I think, right now. And we also gain 300 prestige. Fuck it. Come on, priestator. Oh, the scholar. That's not what we wanted. Oh, well, no mind. It's still kind of cool. Well, that was a waste of time. We could have got the Necronomicon instead. We just got some prestige. Oh, well. Let's swap Tat then in a second. So she's 15. That's perfect timing. 1st of May, we'll marry her and we'll flip over to seduction or family focus, one or the other. Then we'll try and sort of seduct? No, we'll try and secure the future of our dynasty a little bit. Right, you're going to get Holy War. Let's move those to there a day away so we can get this war just like a real quick smash and grab war. That'll do. Close enough. Thierry is now known as the soldier. Is he doing a good job then? Sort of is implied by that, you'd think. 98% in favor of him. Oh my god, we might see a successful children's crusade here. Keep your eyes peeled. We're going to Holy War you to start off with, and you are now dead as Dick 70. Oh, this is so easy. This is so... I don't think we even need to sort this down. Let's just let the time tick. These are retinues after all, so we might as well just let them die normally. My work with him is done. We've become bitter rivals with the guy who basically betrayed us. Rank up. We now have access to some familiar 10 touch and demonic possession, all of which are obviously very, very nice. And that is that. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, nice. We are, of course, because we are a legendary descendant of Carl Carling. Of course we are. I'm truly blessed by my blood, so we've got ourselves a warrior who's arrived at court. These guys are always so good. That was what made that bloodline so powerful before. Welcome. That's another thing we can do. I completely didn't think about that. We've got Cannibal Kings installed, so we could just go around eating bloodlines now before we have a load of kids. That might be the best idea. We can start abducting people within our realm if anyone's got any rare bloodlines. Right, here we go. Sacred Monastery of Sinai. What can we actually do with it? Obviously, I don't want to keep it in my own domain, so I'll just give it to this kid. Sinai, there you go. Nice. Okay. So we've dealt with that, because obviously if we did push the other claim, that guy would have remained our vassal. This worked out pretty well. So what do we get from the monastery then? We can build things in it. Oh, cool. Not a lot, really. It's just very similar to your base game. Your base game. What was it we built? La Baguette's cathedral. That's it. It's very similar to the cathedral. Go for like levy size. Go for. Oh, we can use gargoyles to execute prisoners. How? Not sure, but I'm interested. There she is, my wife, Alan. Join us, Alan. And then we're going to go and devour some people for their bloodlines. 400 gold or 300 prestige. Honestly, I'll take the prestige, because we could potentially find another bloodline. We could forge another bloodline. But I think we need 20,000 prestige, whatever it is. It's a ridiculous amount. We're actually well on track to getting that already. 3,000 prestige. We've only been playing as this guy for like 5 years. Ooh, that's not really on track at all, is it? I think we'll die before we hit that. But hey, you know, it's a great start. I want to try and get the bloodline of Temujin then, because he's got one of the most living members. He's got 61 living members, so it would be fairly easy to invite someone to our court. Mongol opinion +8 is obviously irrelevant, but the personal comment +8, the month's prestige, the hunter opinion, the sky burials are all fairly relevant to us. To be honest, there aren't too many good bloodlines for us right now. This one gives us champion blood. I think we already have champion's blood, don't we? Yeah, we've already got that, so that's a bit irrelevant. Brennan Caradog of England, okay. Gives Welsh opinion, personal combat, monthly prestige, moral defense. It's not too terrible, I guess. We've got another Caliph here, champion blood, and another blood there. It's still not worth it at all, is it? Rurik just gives Norse opinion or Slavic opinion. Yeah, a lot of these bloodlines really aren't necessary. I should be looking at some of these newer founded bloodlines. There's 2 descendants of... Oh, there's 4 living descendants of Ragnar Lothbrok. That would be a good one. Raiding can give Viking traits, but we can't raid. Oh, maybe we can when we flip over to Satanic. That would make sense, huh? Okay, we need to try and get this then. So, Ingemar, Pretty King of Bergslagen, and then there's Helena, Aleta, and I assume we're not in... Oh, we are in Diplo range. That makes things a little interesting. Right, cool. Okay, so we'll try and... I mean, hell, we could even try and go for a marriage arrangement or something. This could be good. I mean, obviously, if we get raiding, being able to get Viking traits out of that as well, and also getting all of these other... They're not particularly fantastic, but it's kind of a cool bloodline to try and pick up. I think we'll try and go for some of these lower ones, because these are most likely to be the more recently founded bloodlines. So, I mean, look at this one. Damage against religious enemies plus 30%. That's huge. I mean, we've got to try and track this one down, huh? So who have we got? Havelock. Attempt to abduct him. Bring to my court, and then we'll devour him, and we'll get his cool bloodline. We might become a leper. That's okay. That's okay. Makes him easier to chew. Thank you all for watching. We're going to leave this episode here for today. Tomorrow, Dark Arts and War Crimes. Welcome, everybody, to Remod. No, wrong series. Thank you, though, for watching. Hope you guys appreciate this, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed us getting back on track with the actual campaign, with the actual goal of the campaign for once in my goddamn life. In the meantime, a big thank you to the insane top-tier level patrons, who are the following people on the screen right now. Feel free to read along, or even read them out along with me at home. Be like a little sing-song. Thank you to Aiden W, Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Matt Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Dylan of Gondolin, Facunda Vasquez, Ghost of Protocol, Gogolus, Arik, James Shea, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, My Name Isn't Dio, Muskratful, Natbuskus 911, Necrophil, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Smeg Mustaine, Somnus, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Sarah 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McLam, Vacuous Backers, Void Prince Kibo, William Green, and Sassy 7011. Thank you guys for your support, the Insane Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Much appreciated. Thank you for sticking with things over the past few days. And a thank you as well to Uwu Daddy, Asro, Anna Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Baldoon, Ben Trope, Boyne Gunn, Better Max, Better Valurin, Black Double H, Chris, Corgi Circus, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Duncan 217, Emerald Beam, Exploding Knees, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gothamo, Grey, Hajidamar, Icarus, Ice of the Grey, Ida C, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jebus Crust, Joran DeVries, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mastolp, Monty, Mosley Sampson, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nostrus Nick, Noah Ganimore, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Dedisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sagittaire, Sam Kears, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, The Insane Pickle, The One Ring, Valonkri, Varagon, Voodoo Mumbo, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Wolfie, Yellow 4, Yorkus, Zach, and CK2. Thank you guys all for your support. See you tomorrow for a new series of... a new series? No, definitely not a new series. Just more of this series, really. I mean, it's more just this one.